ask you a question and you be honest with me because you're gonna
I'm always honest.
You're not gonna want to say this, but are you a little bit jealous of this Anna lady?
No,
well, come on.
Wait,
hold on. Before you answer,
No, I'm telling you what's not happening.
Okay, hold on. Before you answer,
everything I've told you is the truth.
So is it safe to say you don't like Anna?
I mean, she's ringleading all this negativity in your life. She took your child by doing the paperwork. You can't possibly like her. Well, you don't think she's a good person.
Hell,
but she never did anything to your kid.
Well, to Jordan.
Taking my child from me. I know it's crazy. It sounds like a Jerry Springer show.
This is Amanda Jansen. On Christmas Day 2023, she drove to a Florida Walgreens to meet her on-again, off-again boyfriend, Thomas Williams, for a custody exchange of their 11-month-old. Amanda had her other children in the car with her. Minutes after Thomas arrived with one of his other girlfriends, Anna Halsup-Terrell, police received reports of a shooting. By the time they arrived on scene, Anna had been shot to death and Thomas had gunshot wounds. When police interviewed Thomas and witnesses at the scene, they claimed that Amanda had stepped out of her car, walked towards Thomas and Anna's car, and started shooting. As investigators begin processing the scene, Amanda is taken in for questioning. Police also take her other children to the station, working to locate their fathers or other family members who can take care of them.
All right, thank you for being patient, Miss Amanda. Are you able to...
Do you mind scooting over for me?
Or I'm grab it.
No, sure. I can grab another one if you want.
Okay. Alright, so I don't know if I introduced myself. My name's Whitney.
I'm Desiree.
This is my partner, Desiree.
Alright. I'm going to start off. I got to read you Miranda, okay? I just want to get it out of the way.
Please read Amanda her Miranda rights.
Alright, got that out of the way.
How are my children doing?
I was actually just with your children personally, and they're okay. Obviously, they're very shaken. They're very upset. Yeah. You know, we have to talk to each one of them. Obviously, we're not going to talk to your baby. We are scrambling all over the place for formula for her, though.
Mm-hmm.
We cannot find any anywhere. And, you know, being it's Christmas, so we're all kind of in a panic.
There's some at my house in the window shield.
In the
14s.
But not in the car.
No.
Oh,
I usually keep it in the car, but I was trying to pack up their stuff and get them to their dad's house. Because I knew I wasn't going to be able to give her to her dad because he was a child molester.
Okay, and we'll talk about that.
You have all the kids' names?
I do.
Okay. Date of birth?
Well, I just want to confirm Cameron's date of birth is what year? June
2016.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that we had that right. That was the only one we didn't know. And then, who is Jocelyn Watkins?
She's the one I would like to take Chase.
To take Chase. Well, okay. And then, so why would you want her to take one of the kids only?
That's my relative.
Okay. And that makes sense. So you got 3 Bakers, a Bradley, and a William. Okay. And I would assume that the 3 Bakers have one dad. Bradley has one dad. Okay. Do you mind if I borrow this out?
There's 4 Bakers. There's one in,
oh, Mariah.
JDC.
I was wondering where I put it. So that's Mariah. Okay. Chase's dad. Chase's sister. That's his older. Okay. And then we got, who's Virgil Robinson?
No. I don't know where he's and how is he in there. He won't get none of my kids. No.
Well, yeah, we're just asking who he is.
That's my cousin.
Okay. Yeah, why would he be calling?
Because he's close to me.
He's close to you? Okay. You don't want him having a kid.
No. He's not a bad person. He's just not stable. My kids have to go to someone stable.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Okay. And what about Yearly Baker?
Mariah Yearly. No way. Cameron's dad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm assuming the Baker and obviously the same name. How do you feel about him?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. He's not a fit.
No. Okay. And he's calling. So, look, this is a very difficult conversation to have because Your kids are on, your kids are what's bothering you the most. I can only imagine, right? I can tell.
Everything but yes, still.
Yeah. And I mean, I can tell how close you are because they were so worried about they're asking me when they're going to see you again, So they weren't saying anything bad about you, I want to understand like a bigger picture. I think that's the only fair thing to you. Does that make sense? Because I can ask you specifically what happened in that specific moment, but that's not fair to you. I need to have the bigger picture because there's always a bigger picture, right? Yeah. Look, I want you to understand that. Like, I'm not here to just like ask you 3 questions and walk out. Okay? I want to understand because things like this don't happen without explanation, right? Okay. You're entitled to that. It's going to be tough, I know. I know just because of everything that's on the line, okay? Let me start off with this.
Just make sure they go home, please.
Well, tell me about it. So what, you think, what do you think's going to happen? Like, you think you're...
I don't know.
Okay, well, let's talk about that stuff when we get there. I know that's on your mind. And you got a lot of kids to place here. And I'm going to tell you straight up, it's probably going to be impossible to place them all together. Okay. And I don't say it to be disrespectful. I say it to just be upfront with you. I don't want to give you any sense of any falsities here, okay? So, help me understand this. When did you were driving a white Kia today. I'm going to move these over here so I don't mess with your food. You were driving that white Kia today? Is that registered to you?
I know it's registered to me. I done ran the tag.
I didn't. Did I run a tag?
I just ran it like 10 minutes ago.
Okay, I didn't. I showed up on scene, talked to your kids, and brought them to the Child Advocacy Center. So
Yeah, she did what your kids said.
I went to your car.
Yeah.
I will tell you, I saw the car. I didn't run no car. I'm not here to BS you.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm sorry, I just want to...
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I just want you to understand. Because I'm not going to get all just hyped up with you because you say that. I want to explain it to you. Okay? I just want to explain it to you. So I'm going to confirm. That's your car, right? Okay. And it's owned by just you. Okay. And you were saying how you didn't pack the formula and you were just trying to get the kids to their father or something. So do you want to take me through your morning? It's Christmas morning. Well, sure, you want to talk about something else? I asked the kids where they lived, and they were like, we lived all over the place. Where are you from? You want to talk about that? It's okay to fall apart.
Yeah.
It's okay to fall apart.
2019, I met Thomas Williams.
Okay. Sure.
Can you give me some water, please?
Oh, of course. This your cup right here, right?
Yes.
All right, 2019, you met this
I
Thomas.
knew of him. I met him. Become homeless.
You had become homeless?
Yes, I had nowhere to go. He knew this. He took advantage of me. He beat me. When he found out I was pregnant, he wanted me to have an abortion, and I refused to.
Well, when in 2019?
No, I'm sorry. I'll rephrase that. I'm sorry. 2019. No, not 19. I'm sorry. Okay, give me a second. I got so much. Okay, 2021.
Okay.
September. September is when I met him.
You said you were
I knew of him, actually. He helped me move out of my place in Hawthorne. I moved to my dad's house in Rochelle. He was there. He kept begging me for a relationship, and I had just got out of a traumatized one.
With who, Bradley? Did he know your dad? No. He just helped me move from Hawthorne to Rochelle.
He helped me pack my stuff into a storage shed.
Where was the storage shed at?
It's already gone, but up here, up by the highway patrol station.
Oh, okay.
But to make a long story short, he he kept pressuring me into getting into a relationship with him, and I was going through some stuff, and I told him no, and then I finally told him yeah, because I had nowhere to go to.
Well, can we ask you some questions about it? Like, I mean, I can only imagine you ran through this in your head so many times, right? But you were living in Hawthorne. Who were you living with? You said
It was my place.
It was your place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My kids were acting out and fighting, and we ended up losing it.
So you were renting a house or something?
Yes.
Okay, so you were renting a house.
I was on Section 8. I ended up losing it. I moved to my dad's house. I ended up having to move out of there because of the county coming.
What do you mean the county coming?
They told everybody they had to leave and clean up because it looked almost like a junkyard.
Your dad's place.
Mm-hmm.
And that was after this Thomas moved you there?
That was in meanwhile of it.
Okay.
And while I was at my dad's house,
In Rochelle.
me and him, I really don't know how to put it. He pretended to be with me. He used me for my money.
Okay. But at the time you didn't know this?
No, I never knew none of this.
So let's just, I think it works best if we talk about it like in the way that it was, right? You might know that now, right? But at the time you just entered the relationship with him. Now you said you knew of him before you met him. What does that mean?
He's my children's cousin. Well, first of all, not at the time of the relationship, I didn't know this. I heard that they were, but you know how people say, "Oh, that's my cousin." I really didn't know what it was.
Chase Bradley's?
No, Baker's.
Okay.
He just has his mom's last name, which is Williams.
Okay.
I didn't know of this at the time, but we ended up getting into a one-way relationship.
What does that mean?
And he made me think I was in a relationship. He never was.
All right, so help me understand this. Like, you said that he was, like, pressuring you to be in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But you think he was doing that to, like, swindle you, like, con you?
He did.
Okay.
He did. And then...
But at this time, you're, like, homeless. And I don't mean that in, like, oh, you know, they're on the corner.
Was,
but you literally had no place of your
when
own.
people say they're homeless and they're not really homeless, I was really, really homeless. Like,
so what's he trying to swindle you of? Like, and I don't mean that disrespectful.
My money, because we got, not income tax, I'm sorry. We got all them checks at that time. And he knew I had a lot of kids. And he knew I didn't spend my money. I saved my money.
How does he know all this?
Well, first of all, my kids wouldn't run in their mouth saying I got a lot of money, and was telling on me when we first started.
They were telling him.
Yeah.
But they don't even know him. Why would they tell him? Do they like him?
I guess so. That's the persona he showed them.
So which one of your kids is running their mouth? Because this is now we're talking 2 years early. You're early. So you're at least 12 years old running his mouth to this guy.
Yeah, they would just get mad at me and say stuff. But he already plotted this before it even happened. Him and Anna.
Who's Anna?
Anna Terrell. She's the one who helped him with the casework or the case. And she's the one who has her handwriting on the paperwork and all that. They have plotted this from day one. He even came to me and told me he was going to have my kids taken away and his. And I didn't do a damn thing to him. Nothing. I went and took care of my kids and got my kids from school. And stressed about where we were going to go to and how I was going to take care of my kids. I never did nothing to him.
Okay, so hold on. But he's not here telling me that you did anything. Like, I'm just talking to you, okay? I want us to talk about it as much as we can and just, like, this is your story, you know? And remember I said, I don't want to hear about what you know now. We gotta, if we're going to talk about it chronologically, then let's just talk about it at the time.
That's going to be hard because I'm traumatized.
Yeah, okay.
I've been dealing with this for so long.
Okay. So you had, September 2021, and you had the baby January 23, so it was like late 2022.
I got pregnant 5 months later. I got pregnant between March and April of 2022.
Okay. This Anna Terrell, that's the lady that was in the car today? And you knew she was going to be in the car?
No, I didn't. I didn't have no contact with them at all.
Okay, but she and him were the ones that planned swindling you, and she forged some signatures or something? You were talking about? Her signature was on something?
Her signatures are on the paperwork. She helped him with the court and everything.
What paperwork helped?
With the court.
For the custody or whatever? That's just a friend? He's not in a relationship with her?
No, he's in a relationship with her. That's why he used me. He beat me. He mad at me. He made me feel so little to where I didn't know if I could fight for my child. When I got in the car home, I could barely speak. I put the paper up because I was terrified of him. I told the police that he beat me one day and I went to C.H. Price and didn't like it. And I reported it to Dave Fisk.
Come on, what's C.H. Price?
It's a school.
Of where?
They didn't like it. I reported it and they didn't even document it.
At one of your kids' schools?
Yes.
C.H. Price?
Mariah, if you say you're listening, I'm so sorry.
So let me catch up here, okay? You're saying that
They plotted this the whole time before it even happened. That's why he wanted me to have an abortion and I wouldn't. I looked at him crazy. And he said, the reason why I want you to have an abortion is because we argue too much. Now, I never argued with him. I thought in my head, you're crazy. I'm not having an abortion. He knew by the expression on my face. At that time, I suspected them being together, but I didn't care. I needed a place to stay.
So when you moved into this place?
I do not care about the relationship. I never have.
Okay.
I cared about the well-being of my child.
I got that.
When he come to me every day and he said, oh, Anna this, oh, Anna that, oh, Anna was not fit to be around my child. Okay? Anna is a female narcissist. She fears her children. She fears her female child, which means her female child is out to harm her, hurt her.
She thinks that.
Yes, that's what females do. Now, this came from Dad. This came from Thomas, okay? Telling me this this whole time. Now, when all of this was done and over with and I had no contact with him, I educated myself about a narcissist. Both of them are narcissists, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, whoever can say whatever they want to, I know what I just went through. And I know the triggers and the things he just did to me and how he stripped me from everything. Nope.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Okay.
On my son's birthday, on June 28th, 2023, my kids were literally starving because he took all of our money. I didn't get any food stamps. Do you know how it feels to walk in the kitchen and eat my son is eating ranch? Because he's starving? Because they're supposed to be father of my child took all of our money? Do you know how that traumatized me?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
My son was eating ranch. Because we had no food. And you know what I did? I had to go to Peaceful Mass. And I thank God for them, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. I would have had to give my kids to y'all. Obviously, y'all would have had to just hand over my kids because I couldn't take care of them. Because this is what he did.
I'm following you. I'm listening.
This is what they had planned the whole time. Now, the reason why he was allowed to do this, because he always kept me stressed out. I was pregnant no matter which way I went. I was stressed out. I was aggravated. I was frustrated. No matter what I did and what I didn't do, he came in. He came in and he grabbed me by my hair and he yanked me from one side of the trailer to the other. And I was in my bed. And I didn't do a damn thing. And he came in and just poured fucking water on me. But I was pregnant. He was trying to make me have a miscarriage and he almost did. And 22 weeks pregnant, my mucus came out. I had 9 kids. I've never once seen my mucus plug until that day. Now, the saying, if you knew now what you knew then, it's a true saying. Because if I would have known all of that, I would have paid attention to all of that. I wouldn't have been so stressed out, worried about where my kids going to lay their head at next. I would have been got out of it. I would have been went to a shelter with 6 and 5 kids. 5 and 6 kids, depending on what time. The reason why I said that, if I would have known all this.
Oh, well, because of baby.
I regret this every day. I blame myself every day that my kids had to see that. It wasn't now they just had to see. Now I have to deal with that for the rest of my life.
Well, they got to deal with it for the rest of their lives, too.
Oh,
The lot of y'all. Because they seen what you've been through, too. Where did you move in when you moved in with him? Do you know the address?
I live in is where he had me move into one of his friends. That's where he drug me from one end to the other. Now, the man that owns that property, he's not going to admit to anything because he does not like me because his crackheaded people was stealing my stuff.
What's his first name?
Mike.
Mike what?
Mike Arthur. I can't even eat. I'm so hungry.
Mike Arthur? Okay. That's his last name? So he was at 1960.
He owns the property. I moved in there in February 2022. I got pregnant March or April of 2022. He realized he was beating on me. He's the one who told me that he was in a relationship with Anna. He's the one who told me everything I knew. And he wasn't lying. Oh, he wasn't lying. But I don't
Her name's
care.
Anna, right?
Yes, I don't care who he was in a relationship with. I just needed to keep my children under.
Can I ask you a question about this? I know that now that you know everything and that everything's come full circle, like I know you had instincts and stuff but now that you know for sure that he was in this relationship with her, are you comfortable telling me that like at the time maybe it doesn't matter, but that it did bother you a little bit? Like you ever had feelings for this guy or not at all? I'm just curious, like, because it doesn't matter one way or another.
I did grow to love him even though he did batter me.
Which is natural, truly.
But their relationship has nothing to do with the safety of my child.
Sure.
Nothing.
Right, no, I get that. I don't want you to think I don't get that. I'm talking about you right now.
No.
Like without, not mommy.
My heart is not beating right now. I do not care about the relationship.
Okay.
I care about the well-being of my child. I knew about that from day one.
Okay.
From when he said my best friend never go nowhere, but she will. And I didn't do a mother thing to him. To throw that up on my face. That's how I knew he was fucking her. But did I give a damn? No.
And he lived with
When
her?
my child, I didn't live, no. He didn't live with no damn body. He stayed in the fucking yard in his damn car. He lived in his vehicle. He didn't live nowhere. He came in 1964 once a week. I'm not lying about anything. Okay, I had no reason to lie. My children are at stake, and they always have been ever since I made a contact with them. 1964, he would come in at that address. He would come into my room and have intercourse once a damn week. If you're in a relationship, who has intercourse once a week? Nobody. Okay. Who batters you every day, makes their way to your residence and batter you every day? He does. Okay. When I had to cut the lights off and I had to move into his mom's house for about a month or two, I don't know the exact on that one now. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I was there a little over a year.
At 1964?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, when I had Jordan, I went back to the house. Every night, I went back to the house. Because he told me I couldn't live at his mom's house.
And
he told me
the power
that.
got cut off?
Well, I had the power get cut off because it was in my name. Because I got tired of paying it. I got tired of them stealing my stuff and dealing with Thomas's mess at the same time and him abandoning me and abusing me and not abandoning me, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? The stuff he was mentally and physically tearing me down to where I could damn near take care of my kids. My kids are the reason why I'm still going to this day. Because if it wasn't, I wouldn't still be standing because of what he did to me. Okay? Now I think about what he did to me. Because you know why? We was in his mama's 2-bedroom house. He had one house with a freezer in it, clothes, baby stuff. His mama laid here. Bed's right here. Mama laid here. My probably 2 or 3 month old lay right here. I lay right here every motherfucking night. If you don't believe me, go look in my house. There's pictures.
You put out on the bed?
I laid on the edge of her bed every night next to my child. My other children laid in the kitchen. I mean, not the kitchen, in the living room on blow-up beds.
What was the address?
Thomas slept in his car every night. Okay? Now, as soon as my housing came open where I have a residence at now, he put his hands on me. I left and I didn't go back. Now, in the meanwhile of me leaving and didn't go back, I did find out about him being a child molester. His mama, the one who opened up the can of worms. His mama said, Thomas, tell me about that little white girl that was in my car. Now, the white thing caught my eye because I realized it was prejudice. Okay? Realized it prejudice. Go talk to his mother. She probably won't talk, but he's got a baby mama. Thomas Williams has a baby mama named Stacy. Veronica Stacy. Okay? She just went through the same shit I just went through. I tried to contact her on Facebook and let her know, but I couldn't. She wasn't listening to me. But this was months ago. But anyway.
What was his mom's name?
His mom's name is Maxine Williams. Back to the story. Maxine said, Thomas. Now, this is in her room. I'm in her room. My kids are in the living room listening to the whole thing. So, Thomas, who is that white girl that was in my station wagon years ago? Now, I didn't know nothing about this because I just came along. Okay? But when she said white girl, that got my attention. Because I come to realize the prejudice. That's a long story short. He says, oh, mama, don't worry about it. All my friends was effing her. I'm looking at him. Your father, that shouldn't have came out your mouth. He didn't say anything because it was a one-way street. I realized it was a one-way street. You know what I'm saying? I never argued with him. Because he always, it would go in a circle. It would never go nowhere. Okay? Now, I didn't know all the other stuff at this time. Okay? And he said, oh, no, mama, all my friends was after her, blah, 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 blah. And he said, well, mama, you want to know who it was? It's Emily. Now, the same Emily that was at that 1964 address. The girl was in my face. The whole time I was living at that address. Never knew it. Now, just my kids. That happened. Next day, I called Becky, Sullivan or something. She resides out there. She's a crackhead. Thomas sells drugs to her and everybody else. But anyway, I called her the next day. I said, hey, friend, because I've known her for a while. I said, how you doing? I said, do me a favor. Tell me who Thomas been with. The first thing she said was, this girl named Emily. I said, that's kind of funny because he always said his past would never come to his future. Which it didn't matter to me because that was his past.
Well, what's her name? Emily what?
I don't know her last name.
How old is she now?
She had 32 is what I was told, but I knew she was young. She was either 30 or 32 because she was in my face every day.
It happened in 2006.
It happened in 2006. He said at the motel in Hawthorne. And that big RV that's in his house, that's how he got it. He told me the whole story. Now, this time, I looked at him and I started laughing. I didn't know about the age at this time, okay? At this time, he had just gave me the story. I didn't know about the age until the next day. I looked at he told me the story. He said, yeah, I took her to the motel and nothing happened because I walked out and I started laughing because I already knew his dick was that little. At this time, I didn't know anything about the age. I swear to you, I didn't. Okay? He got so mad. He got out the car, came around the other side and yanked me out. Or no, I take it back. He hit me in the head with a tablet. With his tablet that I bought. And then he got out the car and went around and yanked me out the car. It really beat me.
You laughed?
No, I laughed before that happened.
Right, but why did he beat you? Because you laughed?
Because I laughed. Because I knew why nothing happened. Because his dick was little. Now, I didn't know the age or anything like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do that until afterwards. Mm-hmm. I insulted him. He's a narcissist. Mm-hmm. He thinks he's a king when he wants toddler, how do you say it? I'm so sorry. He thinks he's a king. He thinks he's better than everybody. But he wants toddler responsibilities. So with me sitting there laughing at him like I did, well, I didn't laugh. I smirked. You know what I'm saying? He knew what I was thinking. I didn't say anything. He got so mad in an instance like that. He threw his tablet at my face as I was getting out the door. Then he came around and he snatched me at the same time. And he just went to hitting on me. He didn't hit me to where I was physically bruised on this side. He did it on the inside. He knew that because he knew I was getting ready to leave him. He knew because I was tired of the abuse, and I told him that. There's been times I had packed up and almost left.
When was this?
This was sometime in May. I don't know exactly what day. Yes. There's a phone number. T-Mobile. That was my phone company. I texted everything to him about him being me finding out and everything. He deleted everything out my phone. He deleted everything. Him and Anna was already had all of this plotted before it even happened. But I didn't give a damn. When it come to my child's safety, that's when I gave a damn. And I'd be damn if she was gonna be around my child and him too. And I even stood up in court and I told the courts that he beat me because of her. He beat me. He told me he beat me one day when I was walking out the door because I disrespected her.
Okay. Now listen to me. I need this to process with you, okay? All of this is important. There's not a part of me that doesn't think it's important. Because what I told you, I need bigger picture. I need big picture.
I drove up.
No.
I had a panic attack. I was trying to calm down.
Listen, Amanda, listen to her, okay?
Listen to me. I'm not trying to tell you let's jump to that. I got questions about it.
Okay.
You have a lot you want to say because a lot has happened to you. Okay?
I've always been a single mother. I've always had everything on my shoulders. I've never been able to have a break. Don't get me wrong. I love my kids to death, but
I understand.
It's a burden, and people don't understand it.
it's hard when you get with these men that are worthless and they don't even help you.
All right.
They attempt to help you. It's really a lot. It really is.
This Emily girl, how is he because of her? Tell me that. You said that he tried to have sex with her in the motel?
No, he did.
Okay.
He tried to tell me some bogus but he did. Call Becky Sullivan.
Who's that?
She's the known crackhead in Putnam County.
Okay.
I hate to say it, but it is. She will tell you the whole story that she told me. He tried to tell me that it didn't happen, but it did.
Miss Amanda, can I tell you something?
Yes.
You're putting all this on the shoulders of a known crackhead, though. You know what I'm. You have to understand.
No, baby. He sat there and told me the story, but he is a manipulator.
God.
I know what I just went through. Okay. Not even that. He was around the house asking my kids who's circumcised and was telling and asking or making statements that my daughter's boobs are bigger than mine and stuff like that. No, I just went through some shit like this. You can't tell me when a man says stuff when a supposed to be man says like that they're not look. These men these days are not looking at us. They are looking at our children.
Okay, I want you to understand. I'm not
with
saying
what he said and what I've known he done been saying and the way he's been acting. I don't care what y'all tell
Miss
me.
Amanda, listen.
He is
Amanda, the reason why she asks these questions is because we as detectives have to ask these
it's no one.
uncomfortable questions. We do.
All right, but
We're not thinking you're lying.
if I need to look into a crime that happened
Yeah.
against a girl named Emily, okay, I'm gonna tell you right now.
she's not gonna admit to it.
Okay.
But you can go
But it's important
you can
for us
go to
look
Becky.
into it, though.
Becky's gonna tell you. Because
Okay.
Becky was around back then.
Okay.
Okay.
And you said 2006.
He told me 2006.
Now, all these state roads, where you live, this was Putnam County? Okay. Now, when you had the baby, Jordan, where were you staying? Because I know after the baby you were staying with mom.
After that happened, I went and he wouldn't let me take my baby, so I had to leave my baby there for like a week or two. I don't know how long.
Leave the baby where? His mom's? Or?
Yeah, at his mom's. When I was able to come back and get my baby without him being there is when I didn't take her back.
When was that?
I couldn't tell you. All I know is I don't think it was that long. I think it was like a day or two, not a week or two. I'm so sorry. He told me about that incident the same day I left, because I went to report it. He hit on me and all this and that. I went to report it. I couldn't do a statement because he was trying to get me locked up.
What does that mean? Tell me what that means.
When I went to report it at the school.
At the CH?
Yeah, CH Price Middle School. There was a resource officer, David Fisk, that came out. He had a camera on. He took my testimony. Some other officers came up and took my testimony. That day he had beat on me because of Anna, and that's what I told them.
Did you have any marks? Did they see anything?
Yeah, I had bruises all over me. And that's in my. If y'all can subpoena my phone records, they're all in there. It was a picture at CH Price.
Where is your phone?
It got broke.
But you were on it when you called today?
Yeah. No, that's a new phone. That's a different phone. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, this one got broke months.
Well, the officers, did they take pictures of the bruises?
Yeah.
So they'll have it.
It should be in the camera. Yeah.
It's Putnam County.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Officer Fisk took your statement and took photos.
He didn't take photos. The other ones did, I believe.
Okay, but when that day that you reported this, photos were taken?
Okay. I'm so sorry. I believe so. I don't know. I've been going through so much. I believe I reported it May 3rd, 2023. I also made a 911 call May 11th, 2023 when he snatched Jordan out of my car seat, out of my car. And that day he jumped on me about Anna. He took my 4-year-old and snatched him out the car and took my keys and would not let me go and told me if I was going to call the police that he was going to have me Baker at me. His mom convinced him to let me go.
So was his mom good to you at all?
No.
No. But she let you take the baby that time. When was that?
She knew she couldn't help it because he wasn't there.
Okay. Okay. When did you guys get a court order? When
He did all this. Anna did all this.
I know, but when? Like, it's in the Putnam County courts?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's an actual order. Do you have a copy of it? Pictures of it?
No. Now he's got a 16-year-old that's out here. All his kids live with their mother. He doesn't have custody of near one of them. He doesn't have no water at his house. He has electrical wires hanging out, and I told the judge all that. I had pictures of all that in my phone, but they didn't want to hear nothing I had to say. She didn't even want to see my documents. I feel like I was set up. I feel like I should have never went through this court situation by myself, not knowing what I was getting into, not getting no help, not nothing.
When was this? When was court?
The 20th.
Of December?
So I feel like I've been failed because nothing was documented. All of this could have been prevented if they would have helped me and documented it like it was supposed to be. If I could have got help like I should have been given, none of this would have been prevented. I mean, all of this would have been prevented. It would have been happened.
And where are you staying now?
The jailhouse now.
No, you're not staying at the jailhouse now. Where are your kids? Like, what's your address? And how long have you been there?
Like 6 months.
Okay. And you were at Peaceful Paths, or you just got help from them, or were you
I
staying?
just got help from them. I was at Merrillwood.
When you were getting help?
Yes. And he did all this because he didn't want to pay child support. I got emails, text messages. As a matter of fact, I did a video for the courts, and I sent it to my Amanda J 352 email that him and Anna broke into, and he's seen it.
Tell me your email.
The one that he broke into is Amanda J 352 at gmail.com. I don't remember.
Do you know your password?
I don't remember. I ain't gonna lie to you. The email is in my daughter's phone. It's a black phone at the house.
Okay.
I realized he had broke into it, and I went and got another email. And he took everything from us, my kids' brand new bikes, everything. When I tell you, he put us through. My 4-year-old, he was 3 at the time. He had jumped on a big bicycle and he ended up falling with the handlebars hit him in the face, and they had to rush him to the hospital. And he said, Mama, all I wanted to do was ride my bike, but Dad stole my bike.
He calls him Dad?
Dad.
Dad.
Is that his nickname? Does he have any other nicknames? Is D-A-G? Dag?
2 G's.
2 G's.
When I tell you he took everything from us, he wouldn't even let us get all of our stuff. A matter of fact, he packed our stuff. So everything he said in court was a damn lie.
How long have you known Thomas?
I've known of him. I've never talked to him. I don't know. I don't
Like 5 years, 10 years, 15 years.
I don't really know.
It don't gotta be, the exact, but be approximate.
Okay, my daughter's 15 when she was 5, so about 10.
Y'all been on and off for 10, or
No.
you just known
I've
him for 10?
known of him.
And y'all started dating when?
2021.
21. And y'all broke up roughly
May 3rd when he put his hands on me.
May 3rd.
I went to my house with my kids and I came back with my daughter and that was it.
When's the last time?
No. I took my daughter that day. Hell, I don't know. All I know is I left and I didn't come
Besides
back.
the court date on December 20th, when's the last time you saw him?
I couldn't tell you.
It would be like around May when you...
It was sometime in May.
May, okay. And that was when the last time, like, around the time he put his hands on you had left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I did have contact with him and I did try to come back and persuade him to let us get the rest of our stuff.
Yeah.
And when I realized he wasn't doing that and what his real intention was to hurt me and my children,
Yeah.
when I cut all contact off.
Okay.
Right now you can go through
Is there
anything I
any
have, there's
history
no contact.
of him putting his hands on your kids or anything?
No, not that I'm aware of.
And it's only a few reports about him putting his hands on you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When you, what time did you leave the house today? And did you leave with the kids? All of them?
I don't know.
And did you leave specifically to go to the Walgreens, or did you have other places that you had gone this morning? Were you going to take the other kids somewhere else after? What was, like, the game plan as far as the kids knew?
The kids didn't know anything. My plan was to take them to Yurley's house. But it didn't work that way.
To take them all to Early's house?
I was going to take my oldest four to Yurley house. I was trying to take them to Yurley house, and then I was going to try to get a hold of Jocelyn and chase the Jocelyn. Because what I was going to do is not even show up. But I was trying to overcome my fear and do what the judge said so I wouldn't lose custody of my child.
Right. Well, what was the custody agreement anyhow?
He got 50-50 and he got every other week.
This might be a tough question for you to answer because you're going to think I'm like leaning like in one way with it, and I'm not. It's a very common question I think would be asking this. If he's never laid a hand on the kids, why not just let him watch his daughter 50-50? I feel like I know the answer, but I want to hear it from you.
He doesn't have any water in his house.
But the mom.
He has wires hanging out his house, electricity wires. My 1-year-old, he goes to work all the time. His mother is not capable physically of taking care.
Why is that?
Go talk to Noah. His mother left my 3-month-old at home by herself when she went all the way to Hawthorne to get them from school and came back and my baby was hanging off the bed. And she walked in laughing. As a mother, would you want him?
Well, no.
I had to be around you kids.
Look, I get it. I mean, I get it when you explain it to me, but you know I have to ask you these things, right? I have to ask you these things.
My fear is my 1-year-old walking, not knowing what she's doing and grabbing the wrong thing because this
Sure.
milk can't get on her ass and even cook. When I got my child from them, she sucked her thumb. She didn't cry. She sucked her thumb. When she was starving, she sucked her thumb. She today don't cry unless she absolutely have to. And she did that because that fat mother feeding my baby. You can tell the difference when a child is tolerating their thumb and when they hungry and they have nothing to go to but their thumb. My child never did that when I was there. It never did that while she was with
So
me.
has he seen the child alone? Like, when was this? That this happened? Because I
This
thought...
was when she was 3 months old.
Okay.
Was that last time he had, like,
The last time he seen her.
how old is the baby now? 11 months?
Mhm. Tell me this. Where'd you get this gun?
Bought it.
When?
I bought it for protection at around Merrillwood. That was always trying to jump me.
You bought it from who?
I bought it
Like a hood?
No, I bought it from a pawn shop, but I bought it for protection because
Got it.
everybody in the neighborhood was trying to jump me.
At Merrillwood?
Yes. I made so many reports, man. They harassed the hell out of us so much.
Why?
Because I was white. 'Cause I am white.
Yeah. Well, did they harass your kids too?
Constantly. This girl, Jessica Mincy, threatened to jump on my child,
Which child?
Mariah.
Got it.
And then the home detention lady, Miss Wilson, came up and witnessed it, but failed to call law enforcement. But she had the nerve to violate my child and say my child was, she was in danger. But you didn't bother to contact law enforcement to tell them she was in danger.
What's Mariah in JDC for?
Violation. They violate my baby every month for nothing.
Mariah, what?
What's she in JDC? Baker? Isn't she a baker? But what's her original arrest for?
For hitting my brother and breaking both of my phones.
The brother being yearly?
Chase. Cam, I'm sorry.
So who called?
I did.
Okay.
She started getting out of control like she did in Hawthorne.
Okay. Where did you buy the gun? Which pawn shop?
TB Goods.
The one up in Alachua?
When did you buy it?
Oh, I don't know. I had it for a few months. I don't know how long.
Was it after Halloween? You don't know?
I don't really know.
But you provided your, like, you know, your documentation and that you purchased. How much you bought it for?
I don't know.
Did the kids know you had a gun?
They didn't know for a while.
When did they find out?
The little ones today, I believe. I don't know.
Well, what about the yearly? He's old enough. He knows what's up.
Not that I know of.
You don't think he knew you had one?
No.
You didn't. So they didn't know that you had bought it for protection from all this harassment at Merrillwood? Okay. Where do you carry it normally?
On my hip or
You got a holster for it? Where's the holster at?
it's in my bag in the back of the car. Or in the front of the car. I'm sorry, I had it in the front.
Okay.
I usually keep it in my trunk.
You said the kids didn't know you had one till today. When did they find out today? Was it before? Okay. So today's Christmas, right? Miss Amanda, get up, wake the kids up, feet down, right? You're at your house. Take your time. So you wake the kids up, you feed them, right?
I wake them up, I feed them.
Okay.
So I wake them up, they open their presents.
Okay.
They all over the house.
happy.
I already cooked.
Yeah. Well, you starting like, you know how people sometimes start their dinner early on Christmas and Thanksgiving. When you start yours, did you already start cooking dinner?
I cooked the day before.
I'm sorry.
I cooked the day before so I could spend all day with them. I always do it when I cook Thanksgiving.
That's smart.
I do it
That's smart.
the day before.
So you already had your day planned out, right?
Not really planned out.
You said spend the whole day with them, right?
Yeah, I just love to be around my kids. I feel like I lost so much. I feel like he took so much from me when he did what he did. Cause I was balled up in a shell. That wasn't me.
Yeah.
And I felt like I needed to give that back to my kids when they lost of me.
Yeah.
So as much as possible, I always hugged up to him and told him I loved him. I always did that throughout their whole life.
So let's talk about the ride to Walgreens. So what time was y'all supposed to meet up? Exactly.
2 o'clock.
2 p.m. Okay, and then did you call him prior or did he
I
call
didn't call him at all. I was trying to download the app, but my phone wouldn't let me. It kept saying it said something. Okay.
So it's after you guys contact each other, supposed to contact each
You
other.
were supposed to do a parenting app. I've been trying to download it for a couple of days. I did download it and
Is it
deleted
Dojo?
it.
Which one is it?
No, it's parenting app. My talking parenting or something like that.
Okay.
So anyway, I had downloaded it 2 or 3 times. I had ended up deleting it. The last time I downloaded it, it said something about looking at your email and it never sent me a code.
So
we never had no contact.
So you was never ever in contact with him, but you were able to meet up there too.
It was mandatory.
It was mandatory.
Yes.
Okay. So were y'all supposed to meet at CVS or were y'all supposed to meet at Walgreens? Walgreens. Okay. Would y'all have like a specific spot y'all supposed to meet at, or just in the parking lot? Okay.
I have to interrupt for a second. When you were on your way, where were you headed when you left today? When the police were behind you?
I was trying to take them to their cousin's house.
Which cousin?
The one that lives next to me.
Okay, who's that?
Sumitra Pinky.
I'm sorry?
Sumitra Pinky.
Samitra? Pinky? So it's not really their cousin.
No, it is. She just has a different last name.
How is she related to them?
Grandmother's side.
Which children?
Your Bakers.
But you said you were going to Yearly's after.
I wanted to until I did what I did. No, I was trying to go to Yearly's before that, and then I realized it was almost 2, and I was like, damn.
You gotta go meet Thomas. So your plan was to meet with Thomas, and then go back to Yearly's house.
My plan was to drop all the kids off and then meet with Thomas.
Okay, but you didn't have time to do that. Max, why you didn't have time? Why was it time crunch? Were you at the house and lost track?
My time is just never on. I'm late for everything.
Oh, I understand that. I am too. So you were a little late, and that's when you realized, like, oh, I gotta meet with Thomas. Is there a reason why you wanted to drop the kids off first?
I just needed a break.
Okay. So you wanted a break, so that's why you wanted to drop the kids off before you drop the youngest one off to Thomas, right? Okay. So you're on the way to Walgreens. How was the conversation with your kids? What y'all talking about?
Oh, I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay.
Everything just happened so bad. Oh, even.
Every time we get into the incident, so that's you had any more questions before that?
Yeah, you need to figure out where your children are going to go.
That's fine. Let's take a break and let's talk about the kids primarily right now, because I think that's what's most important, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna step out real quick. Do you need anything? Miss Amanda, you need anything?
Amanda, I apologize to tell you to talk to me right now, but I need to find out where your kids are going. They're going to give them all to Virgil. And you said you didn't want them to go to Virgil.
I don't have nobody's number.
Okay, but
How did you get Jocelyn's name?
she called.
Do y'all have a contact for her?
Yep.
She will.
Virgil is going to get all of your children because he's contacted by DCF. Is that okay?
How is he going to get all of them?
I don't know. They have nowhere to put them right now.
I don't know.
Well, what's wrong with Virgil? What's your concern with
I
him?
don't think he has a place to stay.
You think he's
I
homeless?
don't know. I haven't talked to him in a while, but we are close. I'm not sure. I've been going through so much of this stuff right here that I haven't even been able to contact my family and know what's going on.
What about Yearly? Is he okay for the kids? For his kids?
Just call him and see.
Well, he's called already. He wants to take his kids. Is that something you're okay with? You were going to take him there. Okay, but who's going to take Jordan?
Does PJ have my phone?
Nope.
Who has my phone?
They didn't have anything. Everything's going to be in the car.
Okay, there's a DCL lady named Amira Hendez. Can you get a hold of her?
Why? What is she going to do?
Take her.
Who's Lisa Tilly?
My sister.
Can she take them?
She wouldn't be able to. There's too many of them.
She said she's calling in for them.
She can't. She wanted to do
Okay. I'm trying to get that sorted out. Amira Hendez, if she works for DCF, she can't take the kids. Because where's she going to take them? It's DCF that's asking. It's just not Amira Hendez. I don't know what it is. I never heard that name. I deal with DCF all the time. I do the child stuff. I guess they're saying that your sister is willing to take them. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of temporary until they can figure something else out. Okay.
She's going to be the best fit out of everybody.
So she's got it together? Where's she stay? I'm a little confused about this gun, I'm going to be honest with you. Because you're telling me how you keep it on your hip, but then you got a holster, but then it's in the bag, but then it's in the trunk.
I always wear a jacket and don't let them see it.
You don't let the kids see it? They're allowed to see a gun. It just can't be, like, easily accessible to them.
I didn't never want them to know I had it, so they would go and ask me questions and get curiosity, none of that.
Well, where do you keep it when they're in the house?
I always kept it in the car.
Well, how is that going to help you if some people are harassing you in the house? Like if they come to your house?
911. I didn't ever want to use it.
Okay.
A lady damn near snatched me out my car the other day and I still didn't use it.
Okay. You got a concealed carry or no?
What is it?
It's a license to carry it concealed.
I just went to the pawn shop and got one.
Okay. You, Yearly PJ, he's got like a toy gun he had with him today. You know about that?
No, yeah.
What kind of gun is that?
It's a gel blaster.
Those little balls?
Yeah.
What color is it?
White and green.
What is it?
White, green, I think.
Does it look like a real gun?
No.
Looks like a toy gun.
Mm-hmm.
Did he bring it out when all this was going on?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think
It
so?
was in the car when we got in the car before any of this happened.
Okay.
He was taking it to his dad's house so he can shoot it.
Okay. Was Dad Yearly expecting one?
Yeah, I did tell him I was going to bring home.
Or are we going to do a chase?
Take him to Jocelyn's.
So you're just going to drop them all over? You were going to stay with none of them today? Because of the holiday?
I did stay with him.
I'm saying, like you said, your plan was to take the Bakers to Baker and Chase to Jocelyn.
And I called us and Meredith see if she can get Jordan.
Now, is Amir like a DCF worker, or you met her through DCF, or what?
I'll do this, yeah.
Okay. Like, who's your number one? Who's your person that you turn to for help?
I don't have no.
Who's the person you talk to the most?
I don't have nobody.
Well, it's not Jocelyn. You're not close with her. So you keep the car in the trunk, the gun in the trunk. Always. And you said yourself, just when was this thing where you almost pulled it out? Someone was gonna like argue with you at the car. Recently, you said.
I don't know. It was like a week or two ago. I'm not for sure.
Okay.
I had went down to the back of the neighborhood and circled around looking for PJ because I had called him and he didn't answer. So I was trying.
This thing you're talking about with the lady?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. The thing when the lady had opened my door and tried to jump on me, I was going through the neighborhood looking for him because I know he has a friend down there that he plays with. So I just went around a little roundabout to see if I saw him still. Well, she got all hyperactive and started cussing and tried to open the door and tried to hit me and all kind of stuff. So it just took off.
Okay. Where was PJ?
At the damn house, avoiding my calls.
Yeah. How many phones do you have?
How many he has?
Yeah.
He's got one.
Okay. And how many you got? And what about Cameron? He got a phone?
Mm-hmm.
So the only people with phones in the whole house is... What about Noah?
Mariah has one. I have one. PJ has one.
But Mariah's locked up right now.
I have her phone.
You have hers. Are they iPhones or what?
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time you had any arguments with this Thomas guy on Facebook? Or Anna?
I was a while ago. I didn't argue with them. I made statements. I had arguments with somebody else.
Okay. So you're saying this lady...
I made true facts. Let me put it that
Well,
way.
that's okay. I mean, okay, but you have
actually
words.
true facts.
You have words with them.
No, I didn't have words with any one of them.
So you just stated facts.
I stated something on Facebook.
Oh, like as a post?
One of Anna's friends had texted me on the post and threatened me, so I'm gonna be safe.
What did you post?
I forgot.
Oh, you, come on, what did you?
It's a while ago. It's on there. I didn't take it down.
What's your Facebook?
Amanda Jordan. It's got a picture of PJ on there in a football outfit from when Jordan.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So what I'm trying to get at is, you had this, when this lady over in Merrillwood tried to snatch you up the car when you're looking for PJ, you're telling me, like, you know, the gun's in the trunk, I don't even mess with it. Now, because of the type of car you have, the trunk is like, it's not like a regular car, but it's not going to be easy to come, you know, your arms aren't that long. How tall are you, 5'5"? 5'4"?
I don't even know.
Come on.
I don't.
Okay.
Yes.
But today, it wasn't in the trunk. And that's okay. But we just need to be on the same page about it, right? I mean, we all know that ultimately that it wasn't in the trunk, so we're not going to try to play coy with each other.
I usually keep it on my arm and in my purse. There's this one purse I go around everywhere with if I don't keep it on my hip or in my car.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're telling me, and I'm not trying to, you know, like pick it apart or nothing, but I'm asking you where you keep it. You said it's pretty much always in the trunk.
Or on me.
But you didn't say that before. Now you're saying
yeah, I do. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I just want to make sure that we don't have any.
There's a purse in my car that has dots on it. Well, it's not a purse. It's actually it's actually a cooler.
Okay.
But that's I keep it in there.
And do you use it as a purse, or just to use it to carry?
Just that reason. But I did put a few things in it when I went to court that day. He's been taunting me and harassing me. I had to have the police people walk me out.
So can I ask you you said you had to buy this gun because the people in Merrillwood were giving you trouble.
And because I feared him.
And because you feared him. But see, now here's the thing, you didn't say that. I can assume it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't say it, I need you. This is very.
I don't know how to speak up for myself.
Well, you don't gotta speak up because no one's speaking down to you. Okay, we're just talking to each other. You gotta believe me about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for conversation. I'm not here for accusation. Okay, but it starts to look like that when I start questioning you about little things because there's stuff I need to understand, right? But I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying I really need to believe the things you say to me. Okay, so if you don't tell me the complete story about something insignificant, like where you keep it or why you got, you know what I mean? Like, then it's going to kind of like make me think twice. It's like, you know how it is because you're a mom. Your kids say one little lie and you're like, hold up. What are we really lying about here, right? I don't want to do that with you. I don't want to do that with you. I just want to talk. But I do that all the time in my job. And I got to explain it to people. It's okay. So, you bought the gun. I have a feeling, did you buy it just for Merrillwood?
The main reason was Merrillwood.
Okay.
Thomas was coming around my house and like stalking me.
So he knows you live in Merrillwood?
Yeah.
How is it that he knows?
Because he came up there one time. I don't remember. It's been a while ago. He has been there. I did invite him. I did give him the address.
And what's this?
Cause I was still terrified of him when he gets in his situation, but I was still trying to co-parent and get our stuff back at the same time, even though he did put his hands on me. But he did know I wasn't going back. But after I did that, he would ride by and stop us. You know, kids seen him out and about.
You say he would ride by and stalk you? Can you just be more specific for me? Like,
Kids would be outside playing and they'll see him and they'll call me and be like, Mama, I just seen him.
was he verbally abusive to the kids?
Mm-hmm.
You ever been physical with them?
Not that I'm aware of. No. I never left him with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
Except for when I went in the hospital, so I don't know.
Who decided on Walgreens? The court?
He did.
Okay.
He decided everything. They went with him on everything.
But it was in the court papers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he's currently staying where?
At his mom's house.
Well, where does his Anna lady live?
Down the road from him.
What's
I
that
don't know
address?
her address. I've been to her house a few times way before all of this, but I don't know the address.
So you was familiar with it for the most part?
Not really. He actually kept us away, but I did go to her house one time because the kids had a football thing. She offered to have it out at her house because they had canceled it at the rec center. And then there was one time that Thomas made me go for a birthday party. I didn't want to go because I didn't like leaving the house.
But she's on your Facebook, or you've communicated with her on Facebook or no?
No, I had made a statement and her
Right.
friend had something to say. I never communicated with her.
So how did her friend see it?
She tagged her to it, I guess. I don't know. I wondered the same thing.
Okay. Who's the friend?
Erica. Damn, what's her name? Clemens. Erica Clemens.
And this is Anna's friend.
Okay. Where do you keep the ammunition for your gun?
With me.
What do you mean?
With me, I sleep with it.
You sleep with the ammunition, but not with the gun. Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, I normally sleep with both of them, but I just...
Well, you see, now I gotta call you out on you telling me.
Because it's every night I do something different. Okay, I will have it in my trunk, or if I'm out and about, I have it on me. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I have put it under my pillow. Sometimes I have put my whole purse under my pillow. Sometimes I left all of it in the trunk and locked my door and went to sleep with my key. I done did quite a few things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with that, but like, it's inconsistent to me if you're saying that like you have this genuine fear of this Thomas man. Now I come to find out he knows where you live.
He did that before I even got that gun, but that was my bad.
Yeah. I mean, I get that. I'm not saying
I only did it because I was trying to keep peace so I can get my kids stuff back. He took their shoes, their clothes, their bikes. He took everything.
But he's known where his daughter is, and he hasn't seen her for 3 months, but for the last 6 months, he's known where she's been at. And he don't come banging on your door telling you, give me my daughter?
And he came one time and he recorded it, but he mentioned something about her, but what he really wanted was the truck.
The what?
The truck. The truck is in my name.
How many times you call the police on him coming to Merrillwood?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you.
Let's talk about the truck. You say he wanted the truck back or something? Because was it his name and he gave it? Well, let's talk about that.
It was on his girlfriend's name.
But who was his girlfriend?
Veronica Stacy.
Okay, so it was in his girlfriend's name and she signed it over to you.
Mm-hmm.
When was this?
January 13th.
Okay, this is the Kia Soul or another car?
Kia Soul, I had it before
Okay.
he even came along.
Okay. Why did it get signed over to you?
Because he had no driver's license.
Oh, okay. So it was like he basically paid for it and she signed it.
Like straw man?
No, she wanted it out of her name because she found out that we was having a baby.
But why would she sign it to you?
Oh, so
Because
she
he
was
didn't
his
have a driver's
girlfriend
license.
before
Yes.
y'all started dating.
And he had heard me from him the whole time, even though she knew I lived across the street.
So you were like the extra, you were the side
I was just, yeah,
per
pretty
se?
much.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to disrespect you.
No, you're right.
Okay.
To everybody, because
But then after she found out, she stopped being one of his girlfriends and you really...
I couldn't date. No. She was presented to me as being the baby mother only.
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out, he was hiding me from her because he knew things would change and he would have to get that truck out her name and put it in somebody else's name. And at that time, he didn't have no license. Now,
Does he have one now?
I was told he does, but he's a compulsive liar, so I don't know for a fact.
I want to touch on something. You said he's only been to Merrillwood once, but I said...
No, not once. He's been there quite a few times. It was once he was recording.
Oh, okay. So like them driving past the kid with the kids outside
Yes.
is multiple
Yeah.
times.
So how many
I don't know
times have you
exactly how
called?
multiple.
You've called multiple times about him being there.
Not every time. I can't.
Well, that's okay if it's not every time, but you have
I
called.
this so much on everybody, I don't even know, to be honest with you. But I have notified them that he was driving around. Now the day he
What,
did,
is it a sheriff office that comes out to you?
APD, ASO, I don't even know.
Okay. So does Veronica know about him and Anna?
I don't know. I never talked to her.
Okay.
But I was told when he was with Veronica, he ended up meeting Anna, and they've been together ever since.
So,
Behind everybody's back because Anna's married. I went to Anna's husband. That's why I have voice messages in that email to where he was threatening me. Where he was threatening to take my child from me because I went to Anna's husband. When Anna texted him saying that she was getting a divorce.
who's her husband?
Bruce Terrell.
Where does he live?
Down the road from Thomas.
So in the house that she lives in?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And when I went to him, you know what she did the next day? Jumped on a plane and went to Texas. Trying to run from her husband. Trying to run from the truth.
But you went to Bruce and you told him that she...
I went to Bruce. I was at her house cussing her ass out when I found out about it.
When was that?
Oh, I don't know. It was a while ago. He can tell you more than I can.
Were you pregnant still?
No, I already had Jordan.
Okay.
This was sometime in May. He left me a message talking about why you put them people in our business, something such and such, and he's gonna take Jordan out of my equation. That was concerning Anna because I went to her husband.
So he got pissed at you for going to his friend's husband.
So, well, the girlfriend's
husband.
Mm-hmm.
And
hold on. So is that the motivation here that he's taking Jordan from you because you went to Bruce?
Yes. It's on my voicemail. Yes. Every
did you understand that question she just asked you though?
The motivation. Okay, say it again.
The motivation behind him going to the court to get custody of your child, Jordan, is that you told Bruce that Anna was cheating on him with Thomas.
Yes, that's what he's doing. Anna helped him with all this. He has a 16-year-old that has been with every adult male in Hawthorne and Gainesville. He's not worried about that child. Now, he would say
Is that a girl?
It's a girl. On my voicemail, he says he don't give a F about them kids.
But he care about Jordan.
Only because of Anna. Only because of what I did.
Oh.
He had a child with me while he was in a relationship with Anna. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Veronica.
Veronica was over with.
Okay.
But pretty much, yeah.
I'm trying to
kind of, yeah. It's a damn
What did
Jerry
Bruce say?
Springer.
What did Bruce say?
Bruce, me and him collided and we put the puzzle together.
Did
Bruce Ben knew they was messing around years ago. Bruce
So,
has been
hold
with Anna for 7 years now.
So when you told Bruce, did he already know?
He been knew. He said, I knew they had something.
So then why are they mad?
Bruce almost shot both of them at Bruce's house because he called them hugged up together. Now, when Thomas told me the story, he told me a different story.
But Bruce told you this.
Yeah,
So
Bruce
we're
told
gonna
me.
ask Bruce. He'll be confirming all this for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
he told me that part. He told me some other
Is
things.
Bruce's phone number in your phone?
No.
How you communicate?
Well, I did call. I went to call him, but I didn't talk to him. I had talked to him months ago when this first happened, and I also called him again. I said probably about 2 or 3 months ago.
I guess I'm wondering why the hell Thomas cares that you told Bruce and Bruce already knew.
Yeah.
He didn't know. Bruce knows. Anna is the ringleader. She's the one who's got everybody by the ass. You know what I'm saying?
So Bruce is like obsessed with Anna too?
Bruce has a lot of money. Anna doesn't have anything. Anna is a broke gold digger. Dad, Thomas, same person, is a dope dealer. So no matter which way she looks, she's getting money from everybody.
I don't get it.
don't
You
like-
said he
you
was
don't like
broke.
It's fair to say.
Thomas, you said he was trying to get all your food stamps and all your money because he's broke and his house. Like he's homeless. He lived in he had a car outside his mama's house.
That's what he was presenting to me.
But he did live in the car.
He lived in the car because he didn't want a relationship that he pursued. He was trying to detach himself from me.
So
It was all false. It was fake.
Okay.
It was fake love.
I got you.
Gotcha.
Because of Anna, I had $10,000. He finessed me out of all of it, and she is the ringleader
How
behind
did
it.
you do the 10 grand?
February? I think?
Oh, for the taxes?
Yeah. Not the taxes. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes. But you see what I'm saying? Where I'm trying to paint you the truth. I mean, I know it's crazy. It sounds like a Jerry Springer show,
We
but
hear a
it
lot of
really
stuff.
is.
No, come on. You'd be surprised at the things you hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I realized Anna is behind all of it. I thought it was Thomas.
So she's like basically like
She's the ringleader. She's the captain of the boat.
So it's safe to say
When
you
I
don't really
say
like her.
Not when it comes to my child. Hell no.
Gotcha.
Anything else, I don't give a damn. I shake her hand. You're fine. You can have him. You can have
But when
whoever
it comes
else.
to your child,
But when it
you
comes
just
to
say,
my
well,
child,
why are your
no.
child?
No.
Okay, so I need to figure this out. When did you, if Thomas only started this court thing recently?
Because of Anna. Anna signed the
Correct,
documents.
correct.
When you look at the documents, there's 2 different handwritings. Thomas's is in a crazy T going up like that.
So she was just helping him out.
No.
Okay.
She is the girlfriend behind the scenes doing everything
So
for
she's
him.
married?
She filed it. A matter of fact, her husband will tell you that she sat at that table and printed out them paperworks.
But that's technically still quote unquote helping, right?
Right.
Well, how do you know that you saw him print the paper if you didn't talk to him?
No, I did talk to him. I told you I talked to her husband twice. When this first happened in May, and then about 2 or 3 months ago. 2 or 3 months
When the court
ago,
stuff started.
when I called him, he said, yeah, Anna printed out the paperwork for Thomas. And then he proceeded to tell me Thomas came here to meet me and this and that. Now, the whole time me and Thomas was supposed to be together, he said, this man is prejudiced. This man is this man is that. Yeah. What Anna was telling him. Anna was supposed to be taking him for his money.
Anna's wife.
His divorce. Yes.
And
Bruce's wife.
It's Bruce White. So Anna and Bruce is white.
Mm-hmm.
And you're
Thomas.
white. And Thomas is black.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, but even though Anna's white, he doesn't see that in Anna. He sees that in everybody else, where the prejudice comes from.
Okay.
Like,
Can you
seriously.
explain that to me?
Okay. When Thomas came to the house one time, his mother's house, I don't know exactly how it went, but what he does is he talks in circles. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're familiar with a narcissist. But
I am very familiar.
Okay, they talk. Right, they talk in circles and stuff. They start something out of nothing that was never even there. So he used to come to the house and start nothing. Okay, and he made it. He said Stacy even said this too. But anyway, that he was racist. But anyway, he said. I'm trying to think of what he said. He made a statement saying that, he called me a white bitch. That's what it was. That's when my radar started going up.
Mm-hmm.
And I started paying attention. Because he was arguing to me. I wasn't arguing with him.
Okay.
Where does my race come in at? Because you lay down with this white bitch and also have a baby by her. And you also have another white bitch before that.
Okay.
Now, he came to me one day and told me, well, Stacy thinks I'm racist. Hell, I already seen it, but I didn't tell him that.
Okay.
Well, her name is
Just
Veronica.
because he was saying white.
No, it's the way he says
It was the way he said it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
How do you start an argument that was never there
Okay.
and call me a white bitch?
Oh, okay.
I'm not arguing with you.
Yeah,
Just clarifying. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Okay.
And that's multiple times. My kids would tell you, yeah, he would come in the house and make something out of nothing.
Yeah.
My Pee-wee Yearly Baker called me one day when my kids was at his house.
Okay.
He didn't have no food. He called me and said, Amanda, can you bring me some food? I already knew what he
That's
wanted.
your first.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I already knew what he wanted. I was sitting next to Thomas. Thomas got mad. Thomas kicked me all the way in my ass from where I was sitting at all the way out the door because he called me.
Because your baby's father called you for food?
Mm-hmm. He didn't know he called me.
And y'all were dating at the time?
Was supposed to be, yeah.
Hold on, I got a question. I'm trying to put this together, right? So 2 or 3 months ago is when you told Bruce.
I told Bruce and May.
You told
When I found out.
Okay, so you told
When
Bruce.
I looked on Thomas's phone and I see the message. No. Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Thomas told me Anna was filling out paperwork, meaning she was getting a divorce. I texted Anna, hey, at this time we was fine. You know what I'm saying? I still had my suspicions, don't get me wrong. But Thomas demanded Anna to be the godmother. Demanded. Have you ever drove up to your house and your baby daddy or whatever says she has to be the godmother? Y'all ever went through that?
That's very religious.
No,
Not
I
a
did.
child.
Well, I did. That's what he did.
Right.
Okay, so I already knew. Puzzles start to come together. Why are you demanding only
But that's when?
This was in May when he demanded her to be the godmother.
But this was before May 3rd? Or was it like in between?
In between that time.
Okay. In between May 3rd and 11th.
And you're already living in Maryland.
Yeah. He, no, no. Was it?
Yeah, I think so. You said it been 6 months.
No. At that time, no. At that time, I was living at his mama's house.
So
when
it's
that happened.
1750.
So it was probably between the end of April to the beginning of May.
Okay.
Somewhere in that time. But I was living at his mama's house because I was like, because I had to hold my breath. I couldn't say anything, you know what I'm saying? And I remember that because he walked out. I was getting out of my car. He said, oh, Anna's going to be the godmother. Ain't nothing you can do about it. So all I did was what I've been doing the whole time. Okay. And keep going. So it wouldn't be an incident because I was scared of him. I am scared of him. Okay. He puts a fear in me I've never had before.
So then when did you move out of, because I don't understand. You got to forgive me. You said he hadn't seen Jordan since she was 3 months old, but you were still living at the mom's house in May.
That's when May
She
is
was
when
about 5 months old. 6 months old. She was born in
She was
January.
born in
January.
I guess the
30.
end of January.
January 30th.
hell. What the hell was I thinking about that?
You know, you gotta clarify. This is the time to clarify because I was confused.
Yeah,
I was like,
you are right. I don't know.
I remember you told me 3 months is the last time he saw the baby.
And then I said, well, you've been trolling around your neighborhood. Why don't you just, see the baby? Knock on the dang door. He knows where his baby's at.
Hold on. Yeah, she was born in January, so February, March, April, May.
So 4 months old.
So she was 4 months old.
But I'm thinking, you said you
Okay.
had, so more like June is when you left? May, June?
No, I left in May. I know exactly
May
when
11th.
Okay.
No, May 3rd is when I left.
Oh, May 3rd, but incident.
May 11th.
What happened May 11th?
May 11th.
I wrote it down. It was something with your child.
Oh, I went back to get my kids off the bus because I was going back to work.
Okay.
They were still going to that school because I wanted them to go there until they graduated.
So you tell Bruce and you move out in May.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But when does he start the paperwork stuff? He don't, and not until 2-3 months ago.
July. Anna started it in July. Anna and Thomas.
Why he started? Like, you just, like, because you
Because
started
I cut off all
communication.
contacts.
Okay, so you was like,
Yeah.
quote unquote, refusing to let him see his child.
And he
Okay.
just signed, Anna actually did it. Anna just signed a letter to the Department of Children and Families stating I opened up a time-sharing case in Putnam County. Now, she sent that to Alachua County.
Okay.
What she didn't know is they was going to merge it.
Oh, what?
The case, the
Okay.
child support and the timeshare.
Okay.
But yeah, they lied about every damn thing in the courtroom. Everything. Thomas said my vehicle was down. That's why he had the other one put in my name. All that was a damn lie.
And that's how normally, unfortunately, it goes in these type of cases. I would assume because somebody won't the kid.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He only wants her because he doesn't want to pay child support. He took me for all my money, and he knows because he did that, I was gonna put him on child support.
But you didn't want your child.
I'm confused though. Does he want you because he wants the baby because he doesn't want to pay child support, or he wants the baby because he's mad at you for telling Bruce?
About him.
Both. But really, in general, when he first came to me and didn't wanted me to have abortion,
Yes, ma'am.
he said, I want you to have abortion. I'll pay half. I looked at him crazy. He said, oh, because we argue. We didn't argue. I didn't say anything to him. Even that time. He followed me into the porch at 1964. He said, I don't want to be on child support. I said, why would you be on child support? I don't get child support for Jace. I have in my email, I'm at the J. Not that one, I'll take that back.
It's another email.
Where?
You got that one down.
He also sent me no, it's not there. I had it printed out. It wasn't on my email. He signed it.
He's emailing you?
He broke into my email, yes.
So he knew you.
He seen everything. He seen when I went to Peaceful Paris, he seen every move I made.
That's crazy.
If I had that phone right there, I walked into your house, he knew I was at your house. He told me this before.
From email?
Yeah, because
Is he that tech savvy?
yes. And she
older.
He don't even got running water.
I don't think he got text. He can't be that tech savvy.
No, she did all this.
Oh,
For him.
Anna was the.
Yes.
Okay.
She said she's the ring.
She was like,
She
starting
is.
at this point.
She did all of this. We never would have been in court.
So you had you.
Hold up, this Anna lady never texted you threatening you?
No.
She never
She
messaged
stayed behind the scenes. She had him
So
do
you
it.
never really communicate with her at all.
I did a little bit trying to get along with them before all of this happened because I did text her and like, hi, godmother.
I heard she did your baby shower. Is that true?
Only because of him.
Okay, hold on. Is it possible?
And they was hugged up over there. She was looking at me while they was hugged up.
Is it possible that even though you think Anna's the ringleader,
No, I know Anna.
Well, hold on. Let me just say possible.
She playing devil's advocate.
That's what I always do. I'm thinking,
She has to.
is it possible that really Thomas, like, you want to blame Anna for everything? Because like,
When I
But
go
like-
to your husband and your boyfriend wants to kill me and take me out of my baby's equation because I went to your husband.
well, he also don't want to play the child support.
Well, let's use names. Let's use names.
I'm confused.
Okay.
Okay.
I went to, okay.
Let's slow down.
Yeah. Dad told me, Thomas told me, he said, Anna texted me saying she's signing divorce papers. So I text Anna. I said, hey, I'm sorry if you need anything, blah, blah, blah. True friends. Trying to be. Now I already suspected they had something going on, but I didn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? You don't bother my child, I don't give a damn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Now this happened for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Now he done beat my ass quite a few times before her, and he's admitted it. I didn't give a damn. You did not bother my child. Do you understand that? Now, back to the story. I I want to get down to the nitty gritty because that's who I am. Okay, I already knew what they were trying to do, and it was teaching him through the whole thing. Okay, as soon as I went to Bruce, when I went to Anna's house, I'm talking to Anna. I'm at your house. Where is your husband? Where is you? I'm mad as fuck. Okay, because he's beating my ass because of you. And now you get the divorce trying to be with him. Now this other man done said y'all was trying to be together too now. Okay. I'm getting down to the nitty gritty, so I go to your husband. When I went to her husband is when I hit the nail in the coffin. Okay. She got on a plane and went to Texas. She left her husband for 9 days. Her husband didn't do anything. Now to remind you, her
Where in
husband,
Texas?
I don't know.
But you said that he was
Her
going to
husband
shoot
told me.
him.
What?
You said he was going to shoot.
When you caught them,
This is years ago. This is way before me. He told me this. This is years before me.
Oh, okay.
Thomas told me the story that he caught them hugging, and Thomas ran around this way. Bruce told me he caught them hugged up in the back of the house where the party was over here, and he almost shot both of them. But his friend stopped him.
when was that?
Years ago, way before me. I can't tell you.
Why did he stay with Anna? She must be some incredible thing for him to stay with all this.
I was asking the same thing. But
Because he knew this
he
boy
has the
years,
money.
why
You should
why
have hooked up
care?
with Bruce.
that's what she said. Like honestly, she Anna when okay.
I gotta laugh. I mean,
Listen,
come on, she's
no.
crazy.
She did. I swear to God, ask Bruce if she didn't say that. If I didn't tell him, she
Wait,
said that.
Anna said that you
Anna?
hooked up with Bruce.
When I went to Bruce,
Yeah.
when I went to Bruce, after I went to Bruce's house, I went back to Dad's house, Thomas's house.
Okay.
Anna was on the phone with Bruce. I mean, Anna was on the phone with Thomas. I'm sorry.
Okay.
He was coming down the ramp. Anna was talking to Thomas. Oh, what you trying to do? Hook up with Bruce? I said, well, I want to hook up with a damn not this
Child molested.
I mean the wrong person. I mean
everybody.
Hold on, calm down. Okay, Anna said that to Thomas. Okay, Thomas said, "What are you doing trying to hook up with Bruce? Are we swapping spouses?" I said, "I don't want to be with no because that's what Thomas told me. He was a racist."
You talking about just like a white person in general?
No, racist is what Thomas used to tell me.
Oh, okay.
But she insinuated it as in we was gonna switch. You see what I'm saying? That's what she was worried about. She didn't want us to switch because her husband is the one with the money.
What's he do for a living?
He owns his own business, Tom's AC and Heat, and he also works
that's
as a
money.
firefighter.
Wait, he's a firefighter for real? Or like a
No, for
volunteer?
real.
Okay.
Where at?
Butler County?
Yes,
What's his last name?
with Terrell.
Terrell.
Now, the reason why Anna is messing around with Thomas is because Thomas does everything to her beck and call. Anna had, or somebody, one of Anna's friends needed a house to be knocked down, a trailer. Thomas
He knocked it with a
Thomas went
hammer.
over there and knocked that down with no theory. Now, me being 6 months pregnant, I'm mowing the grass that he should have been mowing. Now, Mr. Arthur
Where are you mowing the grass? His mom's house?
Too
No.
much.
At Mike's house in 1964. Mike says, Amanda, if that would have been Anna, she would have never touched that lawnmower.
Anna don't.
Anna's fancy, like.
Yeah, Anna.
No, she wouldn't have had to touch the lawnmower. He would have never allowed her to.
Anna don't play.
Can I ask you a question and you be honest with me? Because you're gonna like.
I'm
not
always
say,
honest.
You're not gonna want to say this, but
I'm always
you a little bit jealous of this Anna lady.
No,
Well, come on. I mean, wait, hold on.
on.
Before you answer,
No, I'm telling you what's done happened.
Okay, hold on. Before you answer.
Everything I've told you is the truth.
I got you. I'm just saying, like, but it's almost like you gotta like have some like negativity.
No, I'm telling you what I went through, what was
But
paid.
based on what you went through, like
So-
I'm saying, I believe that you're giving me facts.
This man told me this. What
Yeah.
I just told you.
So is it safe to say you don't like Anna?
I mean, she's ringleading all this negativity in your life. She took your child by doing the paperwork. You can't possibly like her, so it's obvious. Like, I'm not saying that if you like her or you don't like her. There's also in betweens, right?
I just know what she's done. That's all I.
Well, you don't think she's a good person.
Hell
But
no.
she never did anything to your kids.
Well, to Jordan,
Taking my child from me.
well, your other kids.
That's okay. I get what you're saying.
But she's saying your other kids.
I'm talking about just before the custody thing. She never did anything up to this point to your kids whatsoever.
Right.
She
Going-
had him beat me for nothing.
No. But we're talking
That
to
was-
your kids. Like we understand that. But we're saying like to your children.
I'm talking about to your babies. To your babies. She never did anything
She
to
was
them
only around
physically.
my kids 2 or 3 times.
Okay,
And she had the party for the one, right? For was
The
it?
baby shower.
No, she had the football party.
Oh.
No, it wasn't a football party. It was
You said it was a party.
not a party. It was the recreation center had canceled.
And
So Anna volunteered with everybody that had football that time to let them do it at her house in her road.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
but that was like
She only had the damn thing for Thomas. If it was Amanda and it wasn't Thomas's baby, it would have never happened.
So you said that she basically
Should ring up everything.
she basically told Thomas to beat you.
Yes, he told me that out his mouth. Ask my 14-year-old.
but like for no reason.
Yes, he said I beat you because you disrespect Anna. The only thing I said to Anna,
But that doesn't say now. That does not say that she told him to beat you.
he told me that.
He said that she said.
He said I beat you because you disrespected Anna.
Okay.
The only thing I ever said out to Anna is, Dag is waiting for you to get a divorce with Bruce so he could be next in line. That's the only thing I ever said.
Yeah.
But I was right.
So that was.
So that's not no disrespect.
that was a
That's
line
the
of
truth.
disrespect to them.
That's how she
Okay,
took it.
gotcha.
And he beat me for that. And he told me he beat me for that. But I'm
When's the
just,
last
I'm
time
just
you had a
telling y'all,
conversation with Anna?
I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't. It's,
Yeah, it's a lot of background information that we have because we didn't know that we obviously is talking to you now,
Right.
finding out. I didn't know nothing about.
Call Bruce, he'll tell you everything.
17.
call Bruce.
So I mean, it's fair to say Thomas and Anna are kind of guilty of the same shit. So for whatever you would be mad at Thomas for, other than Anna didn't really
My
owe you
child.
nothing.
My child.
Right, but I mean, Anna didn't owe you nothing.
Mm-mm.
And Thomas sort of did because he was in this relationship, whether he was faking it or not.
No,
He didn't owe you anything either.
no, my child.
So all
What do you
these
mean, my
other
child? Why do you
kids-
say that?
The safety of my child.
I know, I'm
don't
not
give a
talking
damn
about that. I'm
anything
not talking about that
He
right
doesn't owe me. I don't even give a damn about the money he took. I give a damn about when he had my kids starved.
Okay, so
I
here's
give a
the
damn
thing.
about when he beat me while I was pregnant and tried to make me lose
Well,
my
you're
child.
saying she
all
told
that
him to beat
material
you.
stuff. I don't care.
You're saying she told him to beat you.
Mm-hmm.
So she's behind the beating, at least one, right?
Mhm.
She's behind taking your child because she did all this paperwork since July. It's been like 6 months almost that she's been drafting paperwork.
She's been behind this whole thing
Exactly.
from day one.
So she did that. It sounds like she's just as bad as him, like from the way you're
In
telling
your
it.
eyes, excuse me.
In my eyes, too, from the way you're telling it, unless I'm missing something.
No,
She's
you're
known
on
this the
point.
whole. I got a point,
You're
right?
on point.
I'm on point that so basically, almost for everything he's done, she done it too, almost, because there's some things he done on his own, obviously. But they're kind of from the moment I sat in here, you said they're in cahoots, basically.
Yes.
And then you said
If you can subpoena his phone, you will see I'm not lying about nothing.
I don't think you're
He
lying.
kept me out of his phone.
But I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out who you think is worse here: the person who's pulling the one who's pulling the string, or the one who's doing it.
Hell, I don't know. I just know that we shouldn't have been going through this.
So you
I
think
know-
it equal? So you're not trying to say one's worse than the other.
I don't even know on that.
But Miss Amanda, you
Point
said we
taken.
shouldn't have went through this, but you didn't. Like you had no contact with them.
Listen,
So
I tried to go get help. I tried to report it. I tried to use that report to go get an injunction.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody would help me.
Wow.
The man didn't even document it. After that court date, I went back to the damn Putnam County to get it documented. They
Sheriff's office?
still haven't done anything. Yes, in Putnam County, they still haven't done it.
You're talking about the May 3rd incident,
Yes,
the one that you had all the bruises on you.
yes. And on May 11th, he snatched my daughter out my car
Yeah.
and drove back and went to hit me, but he didn't because my younger kids were in my car.
Wow.
I was trying to pick my older ones up.
Okay. And that was at where exactly? This.
That was right there at his house before they made the four-way. His mother's house.
I'm gonna be honest. So if I was in your shoes, right? The fact that all this is getting said right now, and you're saying Anna was behind everything, and Thomas was basically the puppet for her.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way I can like her as a person because you're saying like it's all because of the fact that your well-being of your child. I get that because you say he has no running water. You say he got electric wires everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. But how did you know that they were going to go to where that place is at?
What is
It's
it?
at like the address that was at 1750, right?
That's his mom's address.
Okay, so 1964 is where he left the car at, as well as the electric wires.
No, his mom's address is
It's
no
no
running
running
water
water.
and the wires.
Gotcha.
He has my truck up there
So
with
so you haven't talked to him
thing.
in like 6 months. How you know he's still staying there? is my question to you.
I go by there every day when I go to court.
Okay.
Or not every day when I go to
And
court.
you see him or you
every
just see the
month.
house?
I see my truck up there. I went up there one day to get my truck, and he drove it up there with the water tank in the back of it.
So you thought that your kid was going to be over there instead of somewhere else?
She has nowhere else to be except for
What
there.
about Anna's house?
Anna's husband ain't fixing to let that no one that they together.
Do you
He
know
only
if Anna have
does
any other
stuff.
place to stay?
Yeah, she got a friend down the road.
What about that?
He's not gonna do that. Trust me. He's comfortable at his mother's house. That's where he would take my child.
Can I ask you a question?
That's fine.
Why did you ultimately tell Bruce? Like, what does it matter?
But
to
I
you?
wanted to know what was going on. I wanted to know, why is she telling Thomas that she's getting a divorce? Does Bruce know about this? Because Thomas has been telling me about this situation for a year and
What do you
something.
care? You're saying you don't love Thomas. You don't care. You already been moving out the house. You're already moving on. You at this point, Thomas isn't trying to take your child or nothing.
And
Why?
he was.
No, he
had
said he didn't start till July.
He been threatening me before
Okay, but
as soon as I got
But
pregnant.
even so, that's even more motivation for him to be upset and want to take the kid. Why would you go to Bruce? Is what I want to know. Like dead ass.
Because I wanted to
Like I
know
want
the
to know
truth.
in your head.
I wanted
But you
to
know
know
the truth. You know he's been with Anna. You've been saying she's pulling the strings this whole time. Like I don't think you need confirmation. Like what's Bruce
At
gonna
that
say?
time, I didn't know what I do
Plus,
now.
listen, this is why I'm not understanding that because what's Bruce gonna tell you? If you want to know the truth about
Bruce
Anna,
told me a lot.
but you didn't know that. You were going to him to tell him. You didn't know he knew.
I went to Bruce to ask you, did you know your wife is texting Thomas and telling him that, or telling her, I'm just sorry.
Mhm.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I said, Bruce, did you know your wife is texting Thomas and meeting Thomas down the road and all this and that? And this came
Cheating.
out Thomas's mouth. Okay, she was meeting him down the road. He said he gave me an excuse that she would call him in the spare of the moment and he'll just go and all that. I'm thinking we're supposed to be in a relationship. We go together. Anyway, back to the story. I told Bruce, I said, your wife is texting Thomas telling him that she's filling out paperwork and all this and that. And she's like, he told me his side of the things that he's been noticing. At that time, she wasn't at home. She was down the road where I just told you, which is literally a minute away from his damn house. And it explains why he was never there. He was always
Okay,
gone. And
but
when
out
he
your
came in,
own-
he always hit on me and beat on me.
But at your own mouth, you just said that you were in a relationship with him, and he's.
It was a pretend relationship.
But you calling it a pretend relationship now. But remember, in the moment, you didn't know it was
that's what
pretend.
I'm saying. It now I know it's pretend.
Now you know
now,
that today we're standing
but
here,
at
but
that
at the time, so when you told Bruce,
I never knew
when you
that.
told Bruce, you were also sort of like, hold on, this relationship, he's cheating on me, and she's cheating on you, I'm gonna tell you. So like, you were going to snitch, you weren't going for more information.
Snitch. No, I wanted to know what the hell was going on.
Well, you were
because
going
it
to
was
let it- you were-
affecting me and my child.
Sure, but you were going to let
That's
him
the
know.
children. Everybody was affecting.
Point blank, you were going to let Bruce know Anna's cheating on you. And if information came out of that, fine, information did come out of that. But you were going to be like, I'm believing I'm in a relationship with Thomas. He's screwing around with Anna. I'm going to go tell Bruce. That's it. End of story. Point blank, right? That's okay, but that's what it boils down to.
No, he already knew that. I wanted to know about the text message. Did you know about the text
You
message
didn't know
that I
that
know about
Bruce
that?
knew.
No.
You didn't know that Bruce knew until you told him, and he said, I already know. That's what you told us repeatedly.
Okay, listen. When I went to Bruce, the first thing that came out of my mouth was a text message.
Okay.
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 Then everything else, both of our stories, was
Okay.
like, wow. And then we realized
And what the text
it
message
was.
said exactly.
Well, my point is, you wouldn't go to him unless you were upset about Bruce and Anna.
About Thomas and Anna.
Thomas and Anna, the whole situation, because you believed you were in a relationship with them, albeit not a good one, right? And now you call it fake relationship. Sure.
So I went to him to find out what she was saying and what she has been saying for
So you were-
over a year was true or not. And it was not true. He was not aware of anything. That's
So you
why
went
I
to-
went to Facebook and said, oh, she's lying about such and such and such and such, and her husband didn't even know she was getting a divorce.
So you just basically went to Bruce to find out more information that you already
And Bruce told
found
me
out.
that she's a gold digger, and her other husband, her
Sure.
ex-husband, had said that.
Okay. I mean,
I'm the one who came up with the broke gold digger.
sure. Okay. So let's talk about what happened today.
Right.
All right.
So we talked about how all the kids were in the car, and you had not confirmed via the app that you were showing up, but you knew that that was the time and place.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Okay. And you're saying at no point since the December 20th court date have you talked to Thomas about this pickup?
No.
Okay. Now, one thing I was trying to set up is to understand, you said, now we talked about this at length,
Sure.
that we're kind of trying to get to the nitty gritty about where you keep the gun. And at first you said just the trunk, and then you said, well, even if the gun's not with you, you sleep with the ammunition, which I didn't really understand. And you said, well, sometimes I keep it in the bag, in the car, in the trunk, under my pillow, but like, I get that, but at first you said just the trunk.
I was had it for quite a few months, so it's been in them places.
Okay.
It ain't never sat down by itself.
Okay. How many magazines to the gun?
3.
3. Came with 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you bought the ammo at TB Goods too?
Mm-hmm. It came all in a package.
Okay. And so, and you put the ammo, have you ever shot the gun before today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you ever shot a gun before today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You said sometimes, like you said, you're telling me about a time you had an altercation in your neighborhood and the lady tried to drag you out the car, but you didn't do nothing about it with the gun because it was in the trunk. So in that particular instance, it wasn't on you because it's in the trunk.
I don't know. It might have been in the trunk. It might have been hung out. I don't know.
But you didn't use it? Because you said it was in the trunk. You said, because I don't even use it.
It might have been. I don't know. I don't know. I don't
So
know.
why are you sleeping
But I
with the
didn't
magazines
use
if you don't have a gun on you?
I don't know. I just.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. I would like you to clarify
Because
that.
in my mind frame, I don't want them both together. You know what I'm saying?
No.
If anybody was to ever get a hold of them, if anybody was to ever get a hold of something, they would not be together. You see what I'm saying? Unless it was in my trunk, they were together.
Are you referring to the kids or just
Anybody.
Okay.
Well, what use is it to you if they're not together? If it's for protection?
That's because I keep myself out of that stuff. When they go to bickering and arguing, I run in my house with my kids. But
Then why do you have the gun? Like this? See, I'm telling you, don't talk to me in circles. You don't like
I'm
that.
not talking to you in a circle.
Well, you are, and I'll tell you why I think it. You gotta hear me out because
when I first bought the gun, I had it on me everywhere.
Right, but hear me out because
and then I put it up because I didn't want my kids to find out about it. And then the people in the neighborhood stopped bothering me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And as much. And I was like, okay, I might be okay. Thomas wasn't coming around. So that's when I started putting it up more and not having it on me more.
Okay. So where was the gun at last night?
In the trunk.
In the trunk. And
where were the magazines?
In the trunk.
In the gun?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's 3 magazines.
No, not in the gun. No, I never keep them together. Never.
Okay, so
I never keep them loaded is what I'm saying.
what type of bag was it in? Or was it in the bag or the gun
I
case?
think it's a white bag with like bluish circles on it.
And that was last night?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When did you grab the gun? Today?
When I got ready to get in the car, I had it
In the car where?
when I got ready to leave. When I was
leaving where?
When I was going towards Pee Wee house or Yearly house.
Okay, so whenever you left your home, that's when you grabbed the purse.
Is this the cooler that you use as a purse?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's like a shoulder bag?
Like an arm bag.
Okay. Okay. And there's 3 magazines. Were they all 3 out of the gun when you left?
Yes.
Okay, so you leave your house.
No. There was one of them was in the gun.
Okay. Were they all in the gun last
They were
night?
in. Yeah. They
I'm struggling here because you said you don't put them in the gun.
I usually don't, but I did last night.
Is it because you knew you were going to see Thomas today?
No, I was gonna go to the country and shoot it because I've never shot it before.
Today.
All right, well, I'm going to have to stop you right here. If I had $1 for every time someone was in a shooting and told me they were going to go shoot it in the woods, we've made it this far and you need me to believe you. If you decide to take, no, let me finish. If you decide to take a turn right now, that is not a good idea. If you believe, if you think that I'm going to believe that you put,
the truth.
Ma'am, you got to let me talk. If you believe that if you think that I'm going to believe that last night, that you never keep the magazines in the gun, but last night you put the magazine in the gun because you planned to go shooting in the country today, when not once have you mentioned that today, but you just so happened to shoot 2 people today. That's not believable. At least try something believable. So let's back up.
That's not believable to you.
No, it's not.
But it is the truth.
Large.
I've been thinking about going out to the country ever since I got it to shoot it because I've never shot it before.
Christmas Day when you bring your daughter to...
yesterday. I was supposed to do it. I never got around to doing it. I ended up cooking all day.
Okay, so the gun was in the trunk.
But it was in the trunk.
Okay.
I did take it out.
Mm-hmm. You took it out when?
No.
Take your time.
It was, no. I did plan on doing it. I didn't put it together. until I think I put it together at CVS, I think. But I have had plans to go shoot it. I really did.
So you put it together at CVS, but was it in the trunk? Like,
No, it was on my arm.
Okay, how about
I was
this?
sitting there
so we
and
won't interrupt you.
My
Because I don't think we got a full from point A to point B.
Right, you saying that you got
So,
to part of that.
yeah, so let's not
I
interrupt.
took it out.
And let's hear your side of the story, what happened when you left
Okay.
your house to the time that the police stopped.
I don't even know. I left my house. I got to CVS. I was about to go down that road to go this way, and I realized what time it was to go down 39th to go to Melrose. And I realized what time it was, and I was like, oh shoot. And then I had circled. Let me see. I had circled Walgreens a couple times. I had videotaped it because I was about to leave, and I'll be damned if they didn't pull up. It scared the shit out of me. I put my car in reverse, and I made a little circle. And he jumped out and was recording me and saying something. And I just panicked.
You panicked and did what?
Jumped out the car. You seen this on video?
I want to hear from you though, 'cause we're here now.
Yeah, I think I'm done talking. Y'all seen me on video.
Okay.
I'll give you a moment, okay?
Hello, Miss Amanda. I'm Officer Smith. I'm sure you're well aware of what's going on. Can you do me a favor? Go ahead and stand up, turn around.
Get some water real quick.
Yep, you can go ahead and grab one more sip of water real quick. Alright, turn around for me. Do me a favor, pull your sleeves up.
You might actually tossing it in now, or you?
Yeah, I was
Yep, pull your sleeves up, turn around for me. Thank you. That's small wrist. There we go. Whew, almost got that one. There we go, that's good? Alright, just do me a favor and don't be stupid, okay?
What was that?
Alright.
Who was being charged with?
I'll read them to you on the way, okay? Do me a favor, what's your place of birth?
I believe Gainesville, Florida.
Gainesville? That's where you're born? Alright.
You have anything on you that we are not aware of? I don't
Alright.
want you getting the charge out there.
One this way.
Amanda Jansen was charged with attempted murder of Thomas Williams, the murder of Anna Halsup Terrell, and 5 counts of child neglect. Amanda pleaded guilty to second-degree murder. She was sentenced to life in prison.